Hey there. Good morning to you. All right, this is Coach Carville Bailey, and congratulations on registering your athlete for our Game Changers Player Development Academy. We start today. This is week one. And you will get a video from me at the start of each week, just giving you some information to be able to better help you so that you can better help your athlete become more effective, more efficient, more successful. My main job is to help you help your athlete become the best individual that they can be. So, tonight, week one, we will start with an orientation. So, we'll start with an orientation. We usually go upstairs to the room upstairs. So, when you walk into the Southland Center, into the Ho Chuck, when you walk into the facility, go directly into the restaurant, and there are some steps upstairs. When you get upstairs, that's where we will have our orientation. Quick 10, 15-minute orientation so that you all can sign your waiver forms for your athletes, as well as just get a little bit more information, background on me. I can share some things with you all in the program, how we do it. And then we'll take the athletes downstairs and we will begin introducing them to how we work our program. All right. So this will be an amazing 8 weeks. It will be an amazing summer. We look forward to seeing you and your athlete as well. I do want to make mention. Other than the second graders, everyone's athlete should be attending based on the grade that they're currently in or that they currently finish, not the grade they're going to. Does that make sense? So if your athlete was in fourth grade and they're going to the fifth grade now, right? We're looking at them as a fourth grader. So it really, the third graders, the fourth graders is really not going to matter. If your athlete is a fifth grader and they're going into the sixth grade now, we want them still with the first group on Mondays. Does that make sense? If your athlete was in first grade, but they're going to the second grade, right? Now they're second graders. So I hope that makes sense. It's really just the fifth and sixth graders. All right. So if your athlete is in sixth grade, is going into the sixth grade, we still want them with the first group on Mondays. So Mondays is our beginner group. Tuesdays are more advanced group because they're older. Now, if your athlete is in sixth through 12th grade, but they're a beginner, there may be an opportunity, or I may feel as though myself and my coaches that we need to put your athlete in the beginner group. Now, again, we'll explain all of this during orientation, but we're not looking into like to boost anybody's ego, right? Does that make sense? We want to make sure that all of our campers are getting the most out of the program that they can get. And so we don't want them to advance because the parent or the athlete feel as though they can get there and now it's too advanced for them and they're not being as effective or as efficient or as successful as they can be. So we want to make sure that that happens. So we may make some adjustments. Even, it may go either way. There may be some in the beginner that can stand with the older group. But again, the way we handle our program with our Game Changers Academy, we want our athletes to get the best and the most out of their time with us. And so we put them with the respective groups, not based on necessarily grade, but based on their ability. And as we continue to grow them, then we move on to the next stage. All right, does that make sense? I hope I explained that well. But make sure, all right, I see you all this week, 5 o'clock. All right, 5 o'clock orientation, week one, upstairs of the restaurant. All right, so we can fill out the waivers. The waiver forms, everyone will fill out a waiver form. Summer, we kind of start over in the summer. So everyone will fill out a new waiver form, and that'll be on file for the year. All right, everyone fill out a waiver form. We'll get some information for it for you. Answer any questions that you all may have. Please, please, please make sure that your athlete brings water, right? Gatorade or some type of hydration with them so that they can stay hydrated, as well as a basketball. Now, we do have a few basketballs, but it's more beneficial if your athlete has their own basketball, right? We want them to have something with them so that they can feel comfortable, as well as we want to make sure that we have enough balls and the proper balls for our athletes. So our 6th through 12th graders will use regular size basketballs. The younger group, the Monday group, right, the 2nd through 5th graders, you all really need a 28.5-inch basketball. 6th through 12th graders need a 29.5-inch, but it's 28.5 is the youth basketball. So I prefer that you get that for your athlete if you haven't gotten one yet. I don't have a lot of youth basketballs. My youth basketballs are rubber, so we don't really use those a lot. But if they have a basketball, even if it's an adult basketball, having a basketball is better than not having one. All right, so just make sure they have their basketball with them, their water or their Gatorade, and come with an attitude to learn. All right. I'll see you all this week. All right. If you got any questions, make sure you reach out to me. Oh, if you watch this video and you open this email and you have not completed the survey for your athlete, if you completed the survey, you know what I'm talking about. This is your first time hearing about the athlete survey. Make sure that you click the button at the bottom of this video to complete the survey. Please, please, please complete the survey. All right. And I'll see you all this week, this afternoon. All right. Coach Carvel Bailey. Peace.